Sami Shafranski, Stevens Point, Wisconsin, softball, junior, and I play for the Shield. I found Upper Iowa through softball. It was Riley Cruel. She graduated from here last year. I played on a travel team with her actually prior to coming here, and she was coming here and she was like, you gotta check it out. So I emailed the coaches, and from there we just started talking. I chose Upper Iowa because a lot of reasons actually. I really liked the small town feel. I came from a really small high school, so it was nice knowing that you kind of had a community basis. When I came on my tour, everyone was just so nice. Everyone was like, hey, how are you? How are you doing? I'd never experienced something like that on a tour before, so I thought that was really cool. And then once we got going around on the tour, I learned some more. I thought the class quarters were really cool, that you got to break up your classes into quarters, and I thought that would be helpful with studies and stuff, so I wasn't overwhelmed. So I started playing softball. I think my mom and dad really wanted me to get involved in a lot of things. They were like, oh, try this, try that, and softball was one of them. At first I was really bad. I didn't swing the bat ever. My dad had to pay me to swing the bat, and but eventually I got there, kept working on it. My mom and dad really encouraged me. I made the travel team for our league, and then from there it kind of took off. My dad would build batting cages in the backyard, and we would go back there and practice, and I just found a real love for the game from I think 7 or 8 years old. When Coach AV gave me the call that she wanted me on my team, it was an amazing feeling. It's really nice to feel wanted somewhere, and I kind of knew from the start, I think, that this was where I wanted to call home, and when I finally got that call, it was amazing. I just knew that it was a good fit for me. What sport would I play? I think I would play volleyball. I really loved volleyball in high school. I did a little travel volleyball too. I don't know if I would be any good in college. I know they hit the ball a lot harder than they did in high school, but I would like to give it a try. We would see. I mean, we could try. I could go to a volleyball practice. I do have a couple little superstitions. Before the games, I always like to listen to some sort of music. I got a playlist on my phone I listen to. I always like to say a pregame prayer in my head. And I do this thing before the game, right before we do lineups or something. I will always retie my shoes. It's just like I have to do it, and then I have to tuck the shoelaces in. It's just a thing for me. I don't know why, but it always seems to help. Maybe it makes me faster, I don't know, but I like to do it. I think traveling my freshman year with that group was always kind of funny. We all had different tastes in music, and I remember going to the conference tournament, and half of the girls on our team like country music, and the other half are like, oh my gosh, turn it off. And we were going to get smoothies, and we were listening to Taylor Swift, and it was just so funny because half the team was like, oh my gosh, I can't handle this, and the other half was like singing and loving it. So it's just kind of funny, those kind of things, the moments you have with your teammates are things you'll never forget. So most people don't know that I can play the piano. I guess that's something a lot of people wouldn't know. I know how to play that song, it's like do-do-do-do-do-do, that you see on all the Vines and videos, so I can play the piano. I'm a little rusty, but I'm okay. To use my level experience from prior seasons to today, I think it's just taking each game as it comes and learning. I think that I learned, you can't dwell on a certain moment. If it happens, it happens. Say an error happens or you don't have a great at-bat, I think I always just go from there and say, okay, let's get the next one. Kind of flush it and have a clear mind. Playing with my younger sister Christina this year has been amazing. It's a really, really cool experience. I don't think a lot of college athletes get to say they get to play with their sister. I got to play with her throughout all my high school sports except cross country. She runs cross country. And it's been just so nice because I can always go to her and say, hey, like, what am I doing wrong? Or I can always go to her in times of joy, and I can always count on a hug from her or something like that. And it's just been really fun. I love watching her in the field, and I love watching her run the bases, and I just get really excited whenever I get to play with her, so it's really, really cool. My plans for after graduation, I want to be a physician's assistant, so I'm going to have to start applying for PA schools this summer. That's my plan, and Upper Iowa's been awesome in preparing me to do that. My professors, my coaches, my friends have all kind of helped me realize how important my studies are and how I need to go about applying and talking to those schools and interviews and resumes and stuff like that. So they've been really, really helpful.